Namaste to all. The important thing what we all have missed in this whole process of Ram Mandir Prana Pratishtha is how do we make Sri Ram happy? Can we ever make Sri Ram happy? First of all, we must understand that Sri Ram was a great rishi, a Yogeshwar who lived at least 18 million years back in the Treta Yuga, in the 24th Treta Yuga of 7th Manvantar, which is approximately 18 million years ago from today. So, and Sri Ram, when we read Balkanda, the first chapter of Valmiki Ramayana, we can understand who was Sri Ram in one or two shlokas of Valmiki Muni. Vedajna Sarva Shastra Tattvajna Samadhiman. He was learned of Vedas. He was learned of all the Shastras, Darshanas. Shastras means not the Darshanas, what is written by Rishi Munis 5000 years back. Darshanas means the philosophy, what is available in the Vedas, or the essence of Vedas is well versed with the essence of Vedas and the philosophies of Vedas. And then Tattvajna, he is realized. Tattva means one who has realized Almighty God. And Samadhiman. Samadhiman means the knowledge of Vedas is emanated inside the heart of the Yogeshwar Sri Ram. So we can call very well Sri Ram as Bhagwan Sri Ram, because one of the meaning of Bhagavan is yogi, not Almighty God. So will Sri Ram be happy with this temple installation, etc.? Of course, it is totally political in nature today. Of course, many people are happy in the country. That's very, very good. Every Rishi, Muni, Yogi will be happy when people are happy, for sure. But the happiness should be, permanent. It should not be temporary. Like, everybody will be happy when India wins a match. India wins a World Cup, or India wins any title or gold medal in Olympic, etc. Everybody will become happy naturally. It's a natural feeling inside us. This feeling of Ram Mandir is very, very similar to that, more or less, because it has created a wave of positivity among the people. But this positivity wave, this happiness, is not going to really solve any of our life issues. We are not going to get rid of our teen tap, the three vidhi dukkha is not going to get destroyed by the establishment of Ram Mandir. And even Sri Ram, will he be happy or not? We must understand the Ram Rajya. In fact, Valmiki Muni has not defined Ram Rajya. He has defined Dasharath Rajya in the Ramayana, because Valmiki finishes when he finished the Ramayana, he finishes when Rama was ruling the country, Rama Raja Abhishek will happen and then it is finished. So what is described in Ramayana is Dasharath Rajya, and of course Dasharath Ram followed the same principle, because Dasharath Rajya also was based on Vedas, and being a learned of Vedas, Sri Ram actually has established a firm rule regime in the country, in the Bharatvarsh, in the Aryavrata. So we must understand how, and is it possible to make Sri Ram happy with this mandir? Maybe a little bit, but we must understand any Rishi, Muni, Yogi, even Almighty God will be happy only when we follow the Dharma. And that Dharma is ordained by Almighty God in the Vedas only, and that is why it is called as Sanatan Dharma. Sanatan means eternal. So the eternal Almighty God gives the knowledge of the Vedas, and in Vedas only all the Dharma is contained in. So that is why it is called as Sanatan Dharma. So Sri Ram will be definitely happy when Modi ji and his ruling party, or not only Modi, anybody who is ruling the country, including the Praja who is getting ruled by any ruler, if we follow these things, these 5-6 things, if we follow in our life, then definitely we can make Sri Ram happy. Because installation of mandir or a temple is not going to make anybody happy, because we must understand that Sri Ram is not Almighty God. Today I was seeing some live programs where people were in Tamil. They're saying Avatar Ram is a great avatar, etc. But Avatar does not. Avatarvad does not have a place in Sanatan Dharma, in the eternal Vedas. So we must understand how can we make Sri Ram happy. When we read the Dasharath Rajya, we can understand Kami, Krodhi, Kadharyo Vana, Na Niragni, these kind of statements Valmiki Muni has used. That there was nobody who is a Kami Purush. There was no person who was sensual in nature. Everybody were having Indri Sayam, control of their mind and senses, number one. And Krodhi, nobody was a Krodhi Purush. And third one, Kadaryo, nobody was a Lalchi Kanjusi. Nobody was like a greedy fellow or they want to keep all their property money within themselves. Everybody was dani at that point of time. Kami Krodhi Kadarevo na Niragni. Nobody, there was no house at that point of time in Ayodhya and also all across the world, because Ayodhya was capital of the entire world, not only India. Because the ruler of this entire world was the Dasharath at that point of time, and then later on Ram. Later on only all these countries formed up. When we read even Mahabharata, we can understand Vedas were widespread across the regions, including USA. At that point of time, when Sri Krishna traveled along with I think Yudhishthira or Arjuna and Vyas Muni to the US area. So even that point of time, Vedas was prevalent across the world. So Ayodhya was the capital of the entire world. So Niragni, there was not even a single house at that point of time who did not do Agnihotra. This is the statement of a Rishi, Valmiki. Rishi never tells lies. Manushyaha andritam vadanti. Normal human beings, we will speak lies. Rishi Munis never talk lies. So we must believe this statement at face value. Of course, when some Rishi writes, there is the life work in normal curve, normal distribution. If you see the normal distribution, there are some exceptions always. Leave the exceptions. 90% is in normality. There are some exceptions. We can leave the exceptions. So, like Ravana, these people, they were always there are always exceptions. But the most of the public, they were doing Agnihotra. They were Indri Sanyami Purusha. They did not do Kami Krodhi, Mad Lobha Hankar. They were out of these kind of temptations. So Ramarajya, the result of Ramarajya will be like this. So if the political system, if the ruling system of any country can establish this KPI, this results, then Rama will be very, very happy. Not only Rama, is Lord Krishna, which is Bhagwan Sri Krishna, Yogeshwar Sri Krishna will be very happy. All our Rishi Munis, Vyas Muni, Atri Rishi, Jamini Rishi, Kapil Muni, Patanjali Rishi, all our Rishi Munis, Maharishi Dayananda Saraswati, yogis like my Acharya, everyone will be so extremely happy, and they will shower their blessings on the mankind, on the humankind, on Prime Minister Modi. They will shower their blessings if he can succeed to bring out this kind of results, that everybody's house is having Agnihotra. And yesterday one of my Acharya's disciple, he beautifully wrote one small article in Hindi, and he had written 6 points, really beautiful points. Number one, in Ram Rajya, in Dasharath, at that point of time, there was no meat eaters. I'm speaking a normal curve. There are exceptions always. There were no meat eaters. There were no Gau Hatya. Today you see in India there is Gau Hatya. Leave the rest of the world. In India there is meat eaters. Gau Hatya is happening. So this is absolutely big crime. So will Sri Ram be happy? No, he will not be happy. Installing a mandir will not make Sri Ram happy. Instilling non-violence in the public will make Sri Ram happy. Number two, there was no person who was addicted. There was no drinkers, there was no smokers. People used to have a wrong intention that there is something called a Somapana. All the Rishi Munis used to drink Somapana. The kings used to drink Somapana. No. Actually, Soma has many meanings. One of the meaning of Soma is also juice of vegetable. Another meaning, when it comes to Rishi Munis, Raja Rishis, it is divine experience of the bliss of Samadhi. That is called as Somapan. So there was no addiction at that point of time. Today you see most of the governments, when I was reading some article in Tamil Nadu about Tamil Nadu government performance, because I'm a Tamilian. So the only government entity which is making money is the entity with Tasmak, which is producing the liquors. So they make huge money by selling liquors. Then how can Dharma be established? It's the same across the country, everywhere. Because somebody can say, no, that is DMK government. No, even earlier it was ADMK, it was the same thing. And future, if BJP comes in Tamil Nadu, it may be the same thing. So we must understand that the basement of Dharma is a Satya Ahimsa Asteya Aparigra Brahmacharya. If this is not followed, then there is no Dharma. There is no point, or not even a thinking that we can think that Sri Ram will be happy. That we must understand. And third point he beautifully mentioned was, everybody was doing Agnihotra. Sri Ram will be very, very pleased and happy with the public when everybody can do Agnihotra, when everybody worships Almighty God through Agnihotra. Agnihotra means worshipping Almighty God whom Ram worshipped. Stuti, Prarthana, Upasana mantras through the Veda mantras. That is called as Agnihotra. Then the fourth point beautifully written by him was, when some politicians is doing brashtachar, when somebody is taking bribe, when somebody is doing corruption, when somebody is doing malpractices, then those people should be severely punished. They must be sentenced to death, or such kind of punishment should be awarded by the government, by the ruling party. If this happens, then we can say we are establishing peace and we are establishing happiness. We are giving happiness to Sri Ram. This is not happening today, so how can Sri Ram be happy? And the important point is Nari Apaman. During that point of time, if somebody molests a woman, somebody rapes a woman, within 24 hours he is put to justice, he is put to death punishment. And that death punishment is not just hanging. There are severe punishments, death punishment in a severe way, which is mentioned in Yajurveda and Atharvaveda. That kind of, if somebody does something to women like this, then within 24 hours he will be punished, and he will be punished as per Vedas. Like example, calling the public, like today we all saw the live prana pratishtha, which of course not possible through the Vedic method. This is just a agama procedure which is against Vedas, but everybody is seeing a live of a person getting killed, and he is tortured and killed because he has molested, he has raped a woman. This kind of stringent punishment existed at that point of time. Then only establishment of dharma can happen. Then we can make Sri Ram happy. And the last point was shiksha vyavastha. When the child goes to school, the 4 Vedas are taught to the school students. Bhagavad Gita, Mahabharata, Ramayana, these kind of things. Ramayana was not written at the point of time, but 4 Vedas. In Gurukul, everyone learned 4 Vedas. Minimum 1 Veda was learned by anybody. The qualification for anyone to get married was to have knowledge of about 1 Veda at least. Today in school, college, university, we don't have this knowledge. So in Ram Rajya, this was possible. Okay, in a country like India where we have 30%, 40% Muslim and Christian population, is it possible to implement Veda? Yes, it is possible, because Vedas are not for Christians or Muslims or Hindus. It is for applicable to everybody. Vedas do not do any partiality to any community, any person. People have wrongly interpreted this Yajurveda Purusha Sukta mantra, that from the mouth Brahman is born, from the leg Shudra is born. God is formless. Where is the mouth of the God? So the mantra itself is totally mistranslated. So we must understand Ram Rajya should have this impact. If this impact is there in the society, then Trividi Dukha, the Adhyatmik, Adhibautik, Adhidaivik Dukh will not exist in India. Then everybody in the nation will be happy. There won't be natural calamities that will happen in the country, because we are worshipping Almighty God. We are following Dharma. People who are molesting women, they are killed then and there. Then politicians who are corrupt are killed then and there. Then there won't be even thinking of flood. God will not create flood in our country. There won't be earthquakes in the country. There won't be fire in the country. The peace will be totally established in our country. Then we can say this is the success of Prime Minister Modi, or whoever will be the Prime Minister. Then Sri Ram will be totally pleased. Establishing a temple. Okay, this is our pious land where Sri Ram lived. They built a temple. Of course, temple worship is against Vedas. Worshipping Almighty God is not possible through temple, because worshipping Almighty God is possible only through yajna. In yajna, we must go and listen Vedas from the Acharya, and Vedas says God does not have a image. So Sri Ram is not Almighty God, but we can still establish a Ram Mandir, not worshipping Bhagwan Ram, but we can promote Vedas knowledge in Ram Mandir. We can have Gurukul education in Ram Mandir. Then Sri Ram will be pleased. Today people are describing, oh, see how beautiful face Sri Ram had. Neither you have seen the face of Ram, nor the sculptures have seen the face of Ram. Nobody has seen the face of Ram. See, they are attracted by the external beauty. See how beautiful he is. Ram is beautiful because of his own character. Ram was beautiful because of his power. In Valmiki Ramayana, Valmiki ji describes about the power of Sri Ram. Like when he did the when he was talking to Bali's brother Sugriv, then Sugriv said that you cannot kill my brother, he is so powerful. When he will do one shot of the arrow, it will just pierce one tree and come from that side of that side. So he is so powerful, you cannot win over my brother. Then Sri Ram will do the same action, 7 trees will be pierced by the arrow. That is the power of Sri Ram, because of his brahmacharya, because of his tapasya. So we must understand that these kind of qualities we inculcating in the public. This is the character of Sri Ram. If we inculcate these kind of qualities in the public, then Sri Ram will be happy. Installing a temple and then worshipping Sri Ram as Almighty God, will he be happy? No, because he did not worship idol. He worshipped Almighty God through the Vedas. And of course, my channel, people will be cursing me that you are speaking against. No, I'm not speaking against Hinduism. Modern Hinduism, yes, they accept this idol worship, etc., which is totally against Vedas. So we must try to establish this dharma through the political system. Then Muslims will be happy, Christians will be happy, Hindus will be happy, because there is no violence, there is no adulteration, there is no criminal activities, there is no Nari Apaman, there is 100% judgment on time, everybody is following dharma. Then there won't be any Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Isai, Parsi, Jain. Every religion also will slowly vanish away and Vedic dharma will establish. This will be the success. This will result in the happiness of Sri Ram. Sri Ram is a Jivatma, he is still alive. Sri Ram is alive, he is a Jivatma and he is in moksha. Definitely he will be happy. He will shower his blessings to the public, and all the Rishi Munis will shower the blessings, and Almighty God will shower his blessings, because we are following Sanatan Dharma. So this is the only thing which can make Sri Ram happy. Thank you so much. Namaste. Om.